This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World Has Ended. In the last episode, we decided to stay the night with the girls. Obviously, Sano-san didn't know we were here, but Yuno-san did. We had a chat about family, about the two sisters, and a lot of their backstory, so we could get to know them before the game takes them away from us. As it should. It's deserving. Nah, we're probably going to have a lot of these scenes with all the characters before really the shit hits the fan of the story. But anyway, we're up to breakfast. Let's sit down and eat. We also told Sano-san that she's not as sad and worthless as we thought she was. Luckily, she didn't beat us for that. Anyway, let's get back to it. Rice, miso soup, fried fish, eggs, and veggies. It's simple, but it almost makes me cry. I live by myself, so I rarely see any such good home cooking. Whoa, this is so welcoming. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Whoa, this is so welcoming. I'll just dig in. Ichimasu! Eating it actually brings me to the verge of tears, but I'll keep that a secret. As we eat, I remember something. Talk to Sano-san. Wait, no, I was about to try to do my mouth full. By the way, before joining Judgment 7, you were a street musician, right? Ah, so she told you about that too. Oh boy. She makes a satisfied expression. That's pretty popular. Tons of people threw money into my guitar case. Some even said that I should try performing in a bigger town. I can't bring myself to tell her that it was a roundabout way of saying that she should just leave and go somewhere else. But you stayed around the Asakusa station because the boy you liked used it, right? Yeah. Asano-san loses her words. So you were a Shotokan, huh? I didn't expect that. You told him that. She starts panicking. Don't get me wrong. I'm not some kind of pervert who goes crazy over little boys. Sounds like it. I just enjoy the affection. I just enjoy affectionately watching them from a distance. I'd be in heaven if they looked at me and smiled. It's just that kind of stuff. You call me stuff like lolicon, even though that's not true. I guess that's okay, but only barely. But still, yeah, barely okay as long as you don't do anything about it. I'd also allowed to hug them and rub their cheeks. Whoa! Oh God, that's creepy. Look at that face. She's got the hard eyes and the drool expression like Awari. Can you say Awari's a pervert? Talk about calling the kettle black. And that's the line that crossed. Anyway, don't you dare tell anyone about this base. About this. I'll instantly kill you and dump you in the Samita River. Got it? Got it. I won't tell anyone. That's a promise. You need to stop making fun of me for what you said before. Anyway, of course that won't happen because our exchange ends, but something else begins. Oh no! It's already 7:30. Justice Prince is about to start. Yuno-san raises her voice and uses the remote to turn on the TV. Justice Prince. What? You never heard of it? That's a super popular, currently airing hero anime. Of course, you can't say like My Hero Academia or anything else like that. I know you're part-timer, but you work in entertainment, so you should at least know that much. The opening and the commercials and the show begins. It starts with a summary of what happened so far. Yep, to save on animation. I know that tactic. The one who saved Justice Prince from the hands of the evil corporation Daishikan was the famous mysterious woman warrior, the impudent princess. Can the two of them escape Dashinkan's base of Gorgonzola? I watched the anime alongside Asano-san and Yuno-san. I saw nothing about the setting and stories. I know nothing about the setting and story so far, but it's actually pretty well made. I'm enjoying it. I'm particularly interested in the impudent princess. She is a mysterious heroine that appears whenever the protagonist is in trouble, and not even he knows who she really is. Kind of reminds me of a flip from the Sailor Moon tuxedo mask thing. The episode ends right as the protagonist asks for her identity, and she's about to take off her mask. Next week on Justice Princess, episode 18, with impudence. This channel is Justice. Ah, come on, you can't end it there. I want to know who she is so much. Though I'm not as curious as them, I also want to know the identity of the impudent princess. I'll make sure to watch the next episode, which I won't. That happens with me too. Like, I'll actually somewhat be interested in a show and I'll never watch it again because I either don't make time for it or get busy or something like that. And so, after enjoying the atmosphere of their home, in spite of the minor difficulties, I take my leave. And there I go. Off to destiny. Oh, or work. Meh. Judgement 7 office diff room. 7/24/2017, 9:57 a.m. The next day, I arrive at the office and meet Iwari-san. Hello. Konnichiwa. Reiji-kun. Sorry for making you carry Asana back home. Yeah, she almost killed me with the vacuum cleaner, dude. He cracks us, but I got a story to tell you, dude. She likes little boys. It's creepy. It's scary. He cracks his neck. He doesn't look the least bit apologetic. So, did you get to visit their place? Eh? Yes, Yuno-san invited me in. I see it. How far did you go? Don't tell me you just had some tea and left. As J7's representative, I have a duty to know this. Go on, tell me everything that happened. Don't leave out anything out. He comes up to me with a grin on his face. I didn't do anything. I just accidentally fell asleep. Woke up, had some breakfast, and left. What the hell? You got inside, but you didn't do anything? You call yourself a man. Yeah, not much of one, unfortunately. I do. I'm just a different man than you. Man, what a thing to say. Unlike you, I'm a gentleman, damn it. A gentleman doesn't need to explain himself, dude. Anyway. Though, yeah, I was kind of excited about the prospect of being alone with Yuno-san. Asana-san was asleep, so she didn't count. She's never going to count. That aside, I got to hear about the current situation past, so all in all, it was very productive visit. Sure, I almost got beaten to death with a vacuum cleaner, but I ended up knowing them better than before, and I'd say it was worth the risk. Suddenly, I remember a certain question that came to mind when I was talking to Yuno-san. Iwari-san's the only one here, so there's no better time to ask it. By the way, Asana-san used to be a street singer, right? I was told you hired her when passing by. What made you do it? Do you even need to ask? I obviously did because the song was just that. It was just unbearable. Hiring her was all I could do to stop her. I see. I feel bad for Asana-san, but it makes sense. If she kept singing the Asakusa building, she might have been branded a public menace. But let's not tell her that. That's surely for the best, yeah? That aside, you're going to be studying with Tachika, right? Yeah. During her welcome party, I remember the exams. Tatiana said she'd be my personal tutor. We don't have much time left until the exam, so I'll probably be spending tons of time with her. Good. Lovely. Well, do your best. He clearly doesn't care about this. Only 5 days left until the exams. Would it really work out? Find out next time. No, it's too early for that. Maybe I should do my outro with the narrator voice, or try to do a Kyle Hebert, from Dragon Ball Z. Or the old announcer from Dragon Ball Z. Alright, let's start. I'll be strict, so you better be ready. Come evening, Tatiana starts tutoring me. Tatiana, do you really know college stuff? Of course I do. I have a doctorate, I have a degree, or I have a PhD, yeah. Gold stuff is a piece of cake to me. She's confident, but I have a bad feeling about this, especially with her in her princess get-up or tent over there. I don't have much time though, so I just start. I'll have to go to college from the office, so I have my textbooks and most of the things necessary for my studies. During the Skeleton Gate developments in June, the amount of times I went to college can be counted on one hand. The literature department that I'm enrolled in puts lots of focus on attendance. I dropped my credit by just not going to some of the lectures. Nothing to do with tests. At the very least, I want to get some good scores in the lectures I visited enough. Man, I'm just tied up today. That's sure to raise my credit. Honestly, I don't know if I should be wasting time with Tatiana right now. Reiji, what subject do you want to start with? Bring it on. She probably won't allow me to refuse her tutoring. I suddenly reach for the textbooks. Now which one do I start with? English, modern literature, English. Well, I mean, she actually speaks it quite well, so... Would she even know psychology? I assume in the Japanese version that's Japanese. Although they do say English in Japan, so that wouldn't be too... But she probably speaks it better than I do, so... Maybe modern literature. Let's go with... I'm gonna go with psychology. I open up the psychology book. Personally, this is the hardest subject from the past half year. There was a time when I thought that becoming good at philosophy, I don't know why I said philosophy for some reason, philosophy would make me popular with girls, like a certain counselor. I guess as a punishment for being so shallow. Reading the textbook doesn't help me much, but the fact that I couldn't attend any lessons came back to bite me. Psychology, I'm pretty good at this. I'm a scientist woman after all. Maybe you should apologize to all the scientific women everywhere. I'm sure they're averse to being considered the same age as you. Why don't you understand about this? See what's deliver. She probably won't understand anything here, but she won't give up until I ask her about something. I speak on one of the terms that's on the page opened. Alright, what's this about cognitive dissonance? You don't know something simple. You really are a dummy, aren't you? Cognitive dissonance is when you have two contradicting ideas and change the idea that it's convenient to you. For example, imagine that you really want to see my panties, but also know that you'd be arrested if you did. Oh God, why are you using this? Why are you using this simile? Those are two contradicting ideas. That's when you change the way you think about seeing my panties. Your cognition, basically. Don't talk about your panties. We don't want the FBI coming in here. Seeing my panties is a bad thing, but it's not as bad if one finds out. There's your cognition has changed. And with that, you can enjoy seeing my panties without feeling guilty about it. I'm gonna go hang myself, guys. I'll see you later. That's how you make this dissonance go away. I see. So that's how perverts are born. Yep, you got it. So it's the process of changing your perspective against yourself. You're right, effectively denying what's actually right. Oh God, that explains like the internet so well. Ugh. It's true. Anyway, I don't like that you're treating me like a pervert, but the explanation was easy to understand. Thanks, Tatiana. Yeah, Reggie praised me. What else don't you get? I'll teach you about everything. For example, made me into a panty-loving pervert, but the way she explained it, it was easy to digest, so I figured it's safe to let her teach me. Alright, I'm counting on you. And you're right to do so. As I look at her, all motivated, a certain question comes to mind. Why are you so good at psychology? It's not really related to programming, is it? Now, don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me. I learned it from a book that Papa read. Riken North, the research facility Ruri-san is the vice president of, covers many subjects. I guess behavioral and cognitive psychology is among them. I don't think she applied her knowledge to her daily activities, but I'm sure she'll be a great help to my learning. Tatiana, that was weird. It kind of slowed on the dissolve. That was weird. Maybe it's my system. I have left it on for a few hours. Tatiana continued tutoring until she fell asleep. Memories. Day 1 of tutoring. Oh, I guess we'd still be trying to do this. I guess it makes sense. Judgement 7 office, conference space. 7/25/2017, 7:12 p.m. Yeah, it makes sense they wouldn't be done with. Whoa! Oh God, no, not the 100 Auroras. Yes, I love the boob flesh part of it, but not all our noise. Ah! Make it stop! I'm gonna poke a drill through my ear. Shit. Shit. Failed again. Every time I hear that, like from a Japanese guy, I keep thinking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust, or whatever. You're really trying to appear again. Awari, just how many times are you going to show us this Aurora army? I didn't even stop being angry about it. It's just sad now. I haven't done their Irish accent in a hot minute, so... True, Aurora isn't at fault here, but I'm getting annoyed. What, you want me to call Vela Velas instead? No, definitely not. I like seeing Aurora-chan again, but I like to see her in that world. Agreed. What we need to do is open the door to the new world. What are we missing? The world experience isn't happening. This is really wasting of time now. That's not true. That's not Trey. That's not Trey? What? Is that just a shorthand for true? That for two. We are definitely in the new world once. There's no dream and illusion. There's still something we're missing. We just need to find it. And we'll be able to go to the new world again. New world again? Are we just going to go to America or One Piece or whatever? You can say that all you want, but they won't believe you. Of course you wouldn't. It's hard to convince someone about the phenomenon when you can't replicate it. Oh yeah, Chichinka. How's the W.O.R.L.D program analysis program? How's the W.O.R.L.D program analysis program? Whoa, that was throwing me off. Program coming along. It's hard, and it's all because your programs are too perverted. But it will never lose to pervert. It looks like she's juggling both tutorial and battling against a perverted program. Anyway, this is it for today's experiment. I normally dismiss you all, but I'm waiting around a bit. I got something to give you all. Warson leaves the meeting space. Reggie, what will you give us? I delivered to be a Gaiji-kun. What? What is that? Oh, it's a candy bar. That's the name of the ice cream she loves and eats every day. Oh, ice cream. I really don't think she's giving us that, or he's giving us that, though. Just as he told us we'd stay around and wait for him. That'll be a kid to expect getting the same thing. Oh. Sorry for the wait, guys. He soon returns to the dev room. So, Reiji-kun, you know what day it is? It's the 25th. Exactly. That means that it's payday! Asakusa answers with a weird voice. I'm surprised they're making enough money to even pay us, frankly. Because their game was sucking. We haven't even talked about that. Indeed, just like in most of this society, the payday in J7 is the 25th of each month. Does every Japanese company pay once a month? There's some, like in America, some companies do once a month, some do it once a week, some do it every 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yay, payday! It's been a really tough month for our expenses. Same here. It's always hard making ends meet before payday comes. I can finally buy the art materials I want. I'll order them right away. A warrior-san gives us all envelopes containing our wages. Most companies these days use bank transfers, but J7 is still being personal on this. Aruka-san, Asana-san, Natsumi-san, and Yuna-san all get theirs. Reiji-kun, it's your turn. Here's your money for your work, part-timer. Just keep in mind that our part-timers get a fixed salary, so you better not try to calculate the hourly wage. Wow, what a cheapskate. Now, if that isn't a line you hear from a really shady boss. All right, thank you very much. This is the second pay I received since starting to work here. The envelope is light, but the fact that this is money, I made myself somewhat made it somewhat moving. But now that I think about it, RJ7 works selling well enough for everyone to get their pay. Skeleton Gate didn't sell that well, so you'd think there'd be problems at this front. A warrior-san would know. This isn't something I can ask about. I just take the envelope and go back to my desk. Next. Hey, Tatiana gets paid too? Of course, she's one of us. He gives Tatiana an envelope just like the one we got. I'll open it right now. She tears open and looks inside. Can he really pay her? Aren't there laws against this? I think there is, actually. I'm winning Gaiji-kun sick. I didn't use her accent for that. Oh, it's just a winning stick for a favorite ice cream. Take it to Bifa. This should give you one for free. Yay, thanks. Thanks, She starts dancing. Looks like it made her really happy. We're dismissed, and the warrior-san casually leaves the dev room. He's probably going to his room on the roof. Why do I feel like we're going to have like an ice cream stick on ours too or something? I thought everyone else should leave too, but that doesn't happen. They're working on something. Maybe I should go do some research too. We pushed some game development aside and now focus on New World experiments, but maybe I'll find some good ideas to use when we actually make it. What do we actually do when we work on the game? Do we just do like bug testing or prop placement or coding or something? I run my PC and start surfing the net. Maybe as a research aid or something. 30 minutes later, I get up to go get some cola, but I notice Asakusa doing something. He's glaring at his PC with a serious expression. Apparently he's making something with an image editing program. What are you doing? I'm glad you asked, Reiji. This right here is a sketch for the design of an important emblem that'll appear in our new game. New game? You mean World in Heaven? You're saying it. Sorry. I was about to change the voice to I keep thinking about changing his voice to like doing like an Elvis impersonation. Oh, you're saying it wrong. No, you're saying it wrong. It's World in Heaven. I am not gonna yell that voice. I ignore his weird scream as always. A moment later, we're joined by Yuna-san. Hey, what are you two talking about? Our new game. This design here will be very important, apparently. I point at Aruka-san's monitor. I see. What does it mean? It's related to the organization that appears in the game. I'm trying to figure out what the mark will be before I send it to Natsumi-san so they can complete it. Oh, an evil organization? That sounds so cool. Did you actually finish the setting? Indeed I did. It's not completely solid yet, but I'll put the theme with the super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Oh, the keyword is still alive. I completely forgot about it. Me too. An evil organization that plays with Tokyo. People frightened by their flying cool aggressors. Can the protagonist to save Tokyo need the world from this problem menace? Thus begins a super spectacle that is sure to take the world. How I'd summarize it. I don't really get it. Same here. Sounds grandiose, but the details feel big. And like some RPGs. Yuno-san and I are clueless. I see. I think I can picture that. Natsumi-san overhears us and joins the exchange. That's a can sensei for you. Not everyone can understand that Puck's story so quickly. Wow, Natchan, that's amazing. Is it just me, or are you two on a similar wavelength? Or maybe just similar? They both seem to indulge in childish delusions, so I guess it's easier for them to understand each other. Me and this man? The man-child pig? Similar? Ha, hilarious, I'm dead. Sorry, you're nothing alike. You're totally different. Good. I actually felt like I was in danger right now. I don't know why, but it looks like she found a fence in what I just said. It doesn't seem safe to keep talking about this, so I changed the subject. Iruka-san, tell me if I can help you with anything. I can handle most chores. Oh, then tell Asano to come here. I want to share that image with our composer. All right. I go to the first floor to search for Sana-san. I find her in a heap on the floor with her face in puke. She drinking again. No. Ah, there she is. Asana-san sleeping on... Well, I wasn't too far off. Asana-san sleeping on the sofa. There's a half-empty beer can on the table. I guess she fell asleep while drinking again. Well, it's already past 7 and it's payday. Even so, she's being very free-spirited. Beat up, Reggie. Though generally an unfortunate, saddening, and loud character, even she's silent when she's asleep. And now they look at her again. She has a pretty face. Alright. I feel like she'd be pretty popular if she wasn't so loud and violent. Yep. I'll just go and ignore the fact that her stomach is showing. Rude as it is, I take advantage of the situation and observe how she is while she's sleeping. Or when sleeping. Beat up, Reiji. Strap on. What? Well, looks like she's about to sleep talk. I listen intently. Yeah, cute boy. Found you. Oh, God. I don't want... You can dream whatever you dream. I'm not going to be a thought police, but take it away. Take it away! I take it back. She's sad in the evening when she sleeps. I don't feel too good about taking her from Dreamland, but I have to do what Iruka-san told me. Not to mention, she might get sick if I left her like this. I know it's summer, but she doesn't have any sheets or anything on her. Asana-san, wake up! Asana-san! Boys. Gonna get in trouble with the cops. No reaction. Looks like talking to her isn't enough to wake her up. Well, I expected this much, so I just go with plan B, slapping the shit out of her. No, I wake her up. I walk up to her and slightly shake her shoulder. Asana-san, if you sleep with your stomach out like this, you'll get sick. You know, just 5 more minutes. She's confusing me for a Yuno-san. I guess Yuno-san is the one who always wakes her up in the mornings. Asana-san just showed me an unfortunate part of herself while unconscious. I'm very much like her. Come on, just wake up already. I shake her more violently, shoulder more roughly. She sleeps on regardless. As I become at a loss, Asana-san wrinkles her brow. No, scary. No, stay away. Her lightly open mouth speaks those words. Her expression is none of the bliss from before. She looks like she's having a nightmare. Maybe I should wake her up as quickly as possible. I walk up to shake her again and touch her shoulder. No! She punches me with all she has and makes me drop on my back. What the hell? I was about to complain, but then Asana-san looked directly into my eyes. Ugh. What did Asana-san see? What is in her nightmares? Will we ever get away from this lolicon and shotacon BS that's going to get the authorities on my ass? Find out next time in the next episode of Our World Is Ended. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.